All right, I want to do a quick run through here, how you can order product and a few ways of going about finding product. So as you can see, when you come to the EssexBrownell.com site initially, you're going to have a welcome guest and then a place to sign in. Or if you don't have an account with us, you can create an account. So 3 links. Sometimes folks like to just come here and have a look around. So, I mean, you can have a look at, for instance, magnet wire. What you're going to get is a bib menu presented first that you can scroll down, look at the various magnet wire SKUs and gauges that we're carrying. If you type in, like for instance, magnet wire and hit enter, it's going to give you more of a display like this. So if we would do something like bearings, you see the same type of a bib menu. If you want to get away from the bib menu, you can hit enter there. And you'll notice something like if you click, no price is being shown initially, but if you click on this, you'll see, okay, you have $1.68 each for this particular bearing. Log in for your account price. So this will be our e-commerce list pricing. Another option you have is, of course, our menu, drop down menu right here with our 5 categories. So if you're going into motors and drives, you could go into DC motors specifically, or you can look at explosion proof motors. If you click on that, you're going to go ahead and get into more of our left hand layered menu you'll see here. So you can open this up and you can get into the different types of categories of motors. So if you click here, you're going to get the one of our TNV motor, and you can show pricing on that, and that'll show the standard pricing as a guest. So these are a few different ways you can get to products. I will say the majority of our customers tend to use the search bar. All right, so just as an example of, okay, you find some parts or you might want to order something, let's go ahead and just say, let's look at bearings again. Go ahead and select this. Well, let's just go with these notchy bearings. Okay, so we want to see the price. We see the price, let's say we want to order it. From right here, we can log into our account, and that'll be your assigned email, and then of course the password that you've set up for yourself to get in. That'll log you in, and typically when you log in, it will bring you to the page you were looking at before. So we can see now at the top, we are logged in under our name, and you'll see your name right here at that point, and you can also log out. The site will log you out after about 20 minutes. It'll ask you if you want to continue. If you don't, it'll just go ahead and log you out. You can go ahead and log in, and it'll refresh as well. So we'll take a look at this, and let's see. It shows us our price here, $8.32, and it's out of stock. If it shows out of stock, we can go ahead and take a look at it. When you look at, for instance, I'll back up just a bit. Here is a shot by warehouse that shows you the lead time until shipment, because if it is out of stock. You can look at warehouse, and it will show you your default warehouse, what you're assigned, and it will show you stock. This is just out of stock. So if you add this to the cart, you'll get a lead time before it ships. I'm going to get an example here of a bearing in particular that has stock. So this one in itself says stock. Okay, so let's go ahead and order this. We're going to go ahead and add it to cart. You'll notice one of the alert systems on the site will tell you there is not enough inventory at your default warehouse. If you would rather, please select location with additional inventory to avoid the back order or shipping delays. So you can say, go ahead and keep my default warehouse. The the back order's fine, or you can go select a different warehouse. That will pop up this menu and you can see, okay, oh, my default warehouse is 0. I do need it. I'm going to go ahead and pick a warehouse that's closest to me and go ahead and add that to cart. Let's see about magnet wire. Go ahead and hit enter. Let's look at our magnet wire. If you're not logged in, you will not see pricing on magnet wire. We're not offering a price for retail because magnet wire price fluctuates so much daily based on the price of copper itself or aluminum. But we'll have a look at this. This one here happens to be out of stock, so no options there. Let's just look at a few of them. Let's see if we can find some stock here. Okay, here, this particular 18 gauge copper here, sold by the pound, has 923 items in stock. You have the option to check, and you can see, okay, your default location has none, so you might want to pick Fort Wayne. But the catch-all is, in fact, if you would hit, it does pop up and let you know that, so you don't inadvertently just add items to your cart and not realize that your default location doesn't have inventory, because what will then happen is the warehouse that does have inventory will go to your warehouse and then ship. So at this point, you can select a different warehouse and add that to cart. So essentially, you can work off of this menu. If you would happen to, let's just go back for an example here, magnet wire. If you select from the bib menu itself, what this does is takes you into more of an advanced page that shows you details on the various attributes of the wire. And you can also just select here. It gives you a little more open display. So you want to go ahead and get 80 pounds because this particular wire ships in 80-pound increments. Go ahead and get that, let's say, from Edison, New Jersey, and add that to the cart. I didn't show you as well, if you would go from here and any of these displays, of course, you can click on them and it'll take you to that same type of a page. All right, and immediately it'll show you out of stock. It'll show you the price overall, and then the differential. That's the price, your price on top of the copper. And then, of course, all of your attributes. So if we want to go ahead and look at our cart, then we'll just jump on into our cart. You can simply, inside you have the option of seeing where it's shipping from. You can even still, from the cart, edit. So instead of coming here, I'll come from Fort Wayne and I can update it here right in the cart and manipulate things here as well. All right, so here it'll show you at the bottom, cart updated. Say we want to add something else to the cart while we're working in the shopping cart itself. And what we have here is a quick order box that is a place you could start even from the cart itself. Let's just say you did have a list of SKUs and you knew the SKUs already. You didn't want to search for them up here, go through the listing pages or the product display pages or add quantities in that, but you wanted to come right to the cart and start from here. There is this feature as well. Let's just say we wanted to add capacitors. All right, so once you type that in, it's going to go ahead and fetch all things that are capacitor related. You can scroll through this list to try to find something you want. But let's say you happen to know specifically you want to, let's say BC30, something in that range. It'll filter down, so you're in the capacitors. In this case, you may want the BC30M or the BC30, the BC30-250, but if we select one here, that goes ahead and loads it up into the quick find and you can go ahead and say, oh, I need 4 of those, and go ahead and add it to cart right from here. So you can select a different warehouse and you can see your default, or in the case of this user, Denver has 0. So let's say you select, then you want 4, and each one of these has less than that. So you're going to go ahead and pick Fort Wayne and add that to cart. So that goes ahead and puts that into the cart for you as well. All right, so the cart is updated, and then you can proceed to checkout. In the proceed from checkout, you have the option of using the shipping address here. Also, you have the option to pick a new shipping address by clicking this, and you can enter a new shipping address of where you might like this product to be shipped to, or you can just keep it, the shipping address, the same as billing. Also, just simply add your particular purchase order. You just go ahead and place your order, and that will process through. And you will then be taken to a confirmation page that gives you an order number. You can print it from here, and some details about where it's shipping to, and the billing information and the product. That'll pop up from you, and you should also, from the email you logged in, you will see an order confirmation come from there, and you will also see another order confirmation come from our ERP system to your particular email as well for your records. All right, thank you very much.